Hi, my name is Mark Chupka. I'm the Vice President for Research and Programs here at ESA. In this segment, I'm going to talk about the Corporate Responsibility Initiative, primarily where it started and its first year progress on what we call the safety track. The CRI, the Corporate Responsibility Initiative, was launched by ESA in April of 2019. There's currently 57 organizations that belong to the CRI. They're mostly ESA members, but membership is not a requirement to join the CRI. To join the CRI, an organization has to sign the CRI pledge, the Corporate Responsibility Pledge. And there's a few elements to this pledge. First, you promise to prioritize the well-being and safety of employees and end users when deploying, integrating, and operating energy storage systems. Second, you promise to engage in a good faith effort to optimize performance and minimize risk. And risk can be interpreted broadly as safety risks, environmental risks, and other risks to the community that might arise from the operation of energy storage systems. The other requirement is you serve as an exemplary corporate citizen in the implementation and operation of energy storage projects across the US. And this really means that we're expecting signatories to go beyond minimal compliance with laws and exercise leadership in the energy storage field. And finally, you're asked to contribute experts to the task force that does most of the ongoing work of the CRI, and which includes producing resources such as guidelines for the industry. ESA leads this task force, and I'm responsible for the task force operation. In the first year of CRI operation, 2019, the task force devoted its attention to operational hazards, which we call the safety track, from lithium-ion battery storage systems. There were 3 products that came out from that focus. One was an ESA product and 2 others were task force products. The ESA product was a white paper on operational risk management, and it focused on thermal safety issues in lithium-ion battery systems. The primary material that was considered were the codes and standards for lithium-ion battery systems. These codes and standards are fairly complex and they are evolving. ESA, by the way, is still involved with the development of revised codes and standards such as the NFPA Standard 855 and the International Fire Code. The second product that came out of the safety track were the CRI guidelines. And the CRI guidelines paper explained how the current codes and standards apply to storage systems and how they support the safe design and operation of grid-connected energy storage. The guidelines paper also contained recommendations which are used in hazard mitigation, hazard reduction, and risk mitigation. And these are important guidelines for operators of energy storage systems to adhere to in order to ensure safe operation. And the third product that came out of the safety track was an emergency response plan template. And this was a product that is designed to be downloaded and modified by an owner or operator of an energy storage system who can thereupon modify it in ways that reflect the particular circumstances and situations that facility faces. And then you have an emergency response plan at the ready in the unfortunate and thankfully rare event that you might have to use it. And this enables owners and operators to not have to reinvent the wheel when templates for emergency response plans can help that planning. In another segment, I'm going to outline the 2020 track, which goes into the end of life and recycling issues and the supply chain issues that CRI is tackling. Thanks for listening. Take care.